Okay. You right, B up there?
B.
Okay.
So we know it's around 2 pi, but what is it exactly?
Yeah. How can we figure out what it is exactly? That's the challenge. Tell me about the shapes you see on the board.
Well, I've got a square and
Yeah.
some triangles,
Okay.
but 4 congruent triangles actually. These 1, 2, root 5 triangles.
Yeah.
They're everywhere.
Okay, so you got a square, you got triangles,
And I've got the circle.
you got a circle.
I don't know any formulas involving squares and circles.
Okay. Probably not. Do you know any formulas involving triangles and circles?
Well, that's interesting. This triangle, this root 5, 2 triangle, this circle is its semicircle. I mean circumcircle.
Right. That circle is that triangle's semicircle. I said what you said. Circumcircle.
So the radius, the radii are all going to be, so those are all the same.
There you go.
It just happens that this radius is perpendicular.
Yeah. It's because it's an isosceles triangle.
Yeah.
So now you have a circumcircle.
Well, I know that I could find the area of this triangle maybe,
Alright.
but would that help me find the area of what we're trying to find out? Or the perimeter of what we're trying to find out, the circle?
Well, what do you need to know to find the perimeter?
Well, we need to know the radius.
Okay. So will finding the area of this triangle help you find the radius of that circle?
I don't think so. Well, we do know something. You know, this angle and these 2 angles are the same.
Okay.
But if the area of this triangle, we could have it for reference if we need it.
Sure.
So it's involving the circumradius. So the area of this triangle is the sides root 5 times root 5 times 2 over 4 times the radius.
There's a formula that tells you the area of a circle of the triangle is A times B times C over 4 times the radius. Usually for the circumradius people write capital R. Just little r is the end radius. Okay.
So this says it's 10 over 4r or 5 over 2r.
Okay. Very interesting.
And I know that this is 2.
Okay.
So the area of this triangle is 4 over 2, because base times height over 2. So S over 2R is 2.
S over 2r.
5. Whoops.
5 over 2r is 2. Okay.
So 5 is 4R. R is 5/4.
Yeah, look at that. You said it was a little bit bigger than 1, and sure enough, it was a little bit bigger than 1.
So then this is 25 pi over 16. Because it's not 25 pi over 16. It is 2 pi times 5/4, or 5 pi over 2.
Okay. So you just figured out the perimeter of the circle, 5 pi over 2.
Well, So 5 pi over 2 and 8.
Okay.
How are we going to decide which is bigger?
Yeah. Good
So
question.
5 pi over 2, it's close to 15 halves,
All
which is
right.
around 7.5.
Okay. How'd you figure that out?
Well, if I put pi as 3,
Yeah.
then it gets 15 over 2, which is 7.5.
All right.
But this is, I'm rounding down,
Okay.
so this is a little bit bigger than 7.5.
Yeah, that's the problem. You still got to. It's still a little bit bigger than 7.5.
We'll say pi is 3.1. We could do, it's 15.5 over 2,
All right.
which is 7.75.
Okay.
But it's bigger still than this.
Yeah. So you got to not round down. Is the problem.
Well, what if we do pi is 3.2?
All right.
Well, then you're gonna wind up with 8.
Okay.
So you wind up with 8, and then it's less than 8
Why?
because pi is 3.141.
Aha. Pi is less than 3.2. So if pi was 3.2, the perimeter of the circle and the perimeter of the square would be the same.
But it's less than 3.2.
All right.
So that means the perimeter of the circle is less than the perimeter of the square.
Good job. Good job. I like that a lot. That was nice work. Good job, man.